Hi guys, my name is Rachelle and welcome to another video. So in today's video, I thought I would recreate one of the videos I kind of did like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, something like that. All the way back when I first started this channel before my 2-year hiatus. And that video was an unboxing my iPhone 7 Plus what's on my iPhone. So today I thought I would recreate that video except take out the unboxing because my iPhone is not new. I still have the iPhone 7 Plus. So I am gonna do an updated version of what's on my iPhone. This video is very much needed because, let's be real, that iPhone video I filmed a couple years ago is kind of sad. Let's just go watch a few seconds of this wonderful video. So this video is gonna be unboxing my iPhone 7 Plus and what's on my iPhone. So first I have calendar, contacts, photos, and cameras. Then on the second line I have phone, FaceTime, the weather. Okay. For one thing, my voice was just so high. I don't even know how my voice went that high. I was like, what, 16 years old? 17? Another thing was that the music was very loud. It was louder than my voice. I don't know what was going through my head, but that was just not great editing on my part. And that was also a time when screen recording wasn't a thing on iPhones. Or maybe it was a thing, but you just have to use third-party apps, which was something I didn't do. So that brings me back to why this video is very much needed. So like I said before, in this video I am going to be showing you an updated version of what's on my iPhone. I have the iPhone 7 Plus in rose gold. This yellow plaid case I have is from Wildflower. Anyways, let's just get into this video, shall we? So the first thing you see when you turn on my phone is my lock screen. This lock screen looks like one of those artsy backgrounds you would find off of Pinterest, but I can assure you that it is not, because I took this myself when my family and I went to Punta Cana over the Christmas break. And my home screen photo is another photo I took myself again, and this is of the rocks and the stones of the Lower Antelope. I'm just gonna give props to the iPhone camera right now because this photo was taken on my iPhone, and in my opinion, this photo looks very beautiful. On this bottom dock of my phone that stays continuous on both pages, I have my messages. You all know what this app does. This app is where I get into contact with all the beautiful people in my life. Then we have Safari. That's where I do all my research on my phone. And then we have my mail app. I really like using this app that comes with the iPhone because I get to have all my emails on one app, even if they are all from different companies. The next app I have on my phone is Spotify, which is an absolute necessity because I need my daily dose of music. Those are all the apps I have on my bottom dock. Moving on to the first page of my phone. The app I have on the top corner of this page is Calendar. Personally, I don't really like using this app. The only time I'll use this is to look up quick dates, but other than that, I don't really use it. Later on in this video, I'll actually show you which calendar app I use. I find that one more user-friendly than this one that comes with the phone. Then we go on to the next app, which is my contacts. It's where I store all the numbers of the people I know. Although I really should start deleting half of these names because a lot of these names on my contact list is from high school and I don't talk to like half of these people anymore, so I should really start deleting some of these contacts. The next app I have is my photos, and then beside it I have my camera. So I like to put these two apps together because I feel like the camera and my photo album just kind of go hand in hand, so I like to keep them together. On the next row I have my phone. This is the app where I call people, and of course we can't forget, this is also the app where I listen to very annoying spam voicemails. Beside that I have FaceTime. This is where I video chat all my friends. Then we have weather. Beside that, I have YouTube, which is an absolute necessity. The next app is Clock. This is the app I set my alarm with, as you can tell by my many different alarms that I have going on right here. Then I have Maps. This is the main app I usually use to look for a destination and find directions. Then we have Notes. I like to separate my notes into different folders. So my first folder is just titled Notes. That is basically all the notes that don't fit into a category. Then I have Instagram, school, social, TV, film and photography, work, YouTube, and recently deleted. The next app I have is Reminders, and I also separate my reminders into different lists as well. So the first list I have is my to-do list, then I have my monthly list, and then my last list is my to-buy list. Then I have my calculator, you know, because I'm terrible at mental math. The next app I have is News, which I really don't use. It's something that I probably could delete because I don't use it, but hopefully if I keep it long enough, one day it will motivate me to read the news. Then we have the App Store, and then we have voice memos. I only use this twice, as you can tell. And then I have my health app, which I really don't use. It says I took 14 steps today. I really don't use this to count my steps just because I'm not always carrying my phone every time I go somewhere, so I just feel like it's kind of pointless. And then I have Find My iPhone in case I ever lose my iPhone and I need to find it. Although I did have difficulty using this app when I did briefly lose my phone at a film shoot. The next app I have is my wallet, and that is the app I use to activate Apple Pay. And then of course we have my settings for this iPhone. Flipping to the next page. So in the first folder we have social media. The first app I have in this folder is Instagram. This is my account, my feed. You guys should definitely follow me. My username is just my name. The next app is Snapchat. I don't really use Snapchat that much. I only use it once a day. I just can't keep up with Snapchat. Maybe one day I'll actually quit Snapchat for good. And when will that day be? I don't know. The next app I have is Facebook. I don't really use Facebook that much either. Facebook was one of those things I just got for high school and university because a lot of the times in high school and university, people create Facebook groups for classes or different clubs to keep all the members informed. So that is the main reason why I got Facebook, for school purposes. The next app I have is Twitter. I actually used to go on Twitter a lot, but now I do not. I'm actually kind of proud of myself now that I think about it, because beginning 2020, I started to cut out a lot of social media. I feel like if you're constantly on it, it's just kind of toxic and it's just very time consuming, and there's so many better things you could do with your time. The next app I have is Messenger. This is another app where I use to talk to the wonderful people in my life. The next app I have is WhatsApp. So I don't really use this app that much either to talk to people. The main reason why I have WhatsApp is because my family chat is on WhatsApp. The next app I have is my YouTube Studio Creator. This is the app where I get to check all my analytics to my videos and of course my channel in general. The next app I have is Pinterest. So this is the app where I get all my inspiration for many different things. As you can see, it's mainly fashion and Instagram worthy things. The next app I have is LinkedIn. I've actually just started to use this app recently. I don't really know how to fully work my way around it yet, but I feel like having a LinkedIn account is important for jobs, so that's why I got it. And that is all I have in my social media folder. The next folder I have is photography. The first app I have in my photography folder is Pixlr. The only editing tool I use in this app is to remove acne or soften my skin. So for example, if I pick a photo, let's pick, sure, this one. If I zoom in all the way, you can see that my skin is a little rough. So what I'll do is I'll take the Heal app, I will zoom in all the way, and just start tapping my skin to remove the little dots. And that will smoothen and even out my skin. The next app I have is Visco, or VSCO. So what Visco has is a whole bunch of presets for you to choose from. So all the photos I posted had this certain preset on it, but then I changed my editing style on my Instagram photos. So yeah, because I changed my editing style, that is why I no longer use Visco. That brings me to my next app, which is Lightroom. So this is where I actually do all my editing for my photos. The next app I have is UNUM. This app is where I plan my Instagram feed. This app shows me what's already on my Instagram feed, and then I can just import photos in these spaces to see what looks nice together and what doesn't. The next app I have is Canva. Canva is one of the apps I use to create my YouTube thumbnails. The next app I have is Unfold. So Unfold is an app where you can create artsy Instagram stories. I've only used this about once or twice. I don't actually really like using Unfold to create my stories just because you have to pay for a lot of the cute templates. And I've been told that it's not worth your money to spend on each template. The next app I have is Fonto. Fonto is the app where I sometimes use to create text for my YouTube thumbnails. Then I have my Nikon app, and here is where I can connect my DSLR camera to my phone so I can easily transfer photos from my camera to my phone through Wi-Fi. And then I also have the same app for my Canon camera, which is this camera I'm using right now to film this video. This app basically does the same thing. And if we flip over to the second page of my photography folder, we have Superimpose X. This is also another app I use to create my thumbnails. Then we move on to my media folder. I just labeled this folder media, but it's basically entertainment with like 2 things that's not entertainment. The first app we have is Netflix. The second app I have is Disney Plus. This app is great because I get to relive my childhood memories. Then we have Files. I think it's better used on a Mac than an iPhone just because it really doesn't do anything on an iPhone. The next app I have is IMDb. So after watching whatever I'm watching, I'll just go into IMDb and search up who the brilliant creators or actors are behind the film or TV show I'm watching. Then we have Letterboxd. I recently just got into this. Basically, whenever I watch a film, I like to log what films I watch. So each month you can see how many films you watch. I really like this app because it keeps track of all the films I've seen so far. I wish they made an app like this for TV because that would be amazing if I could log all the TV shows I've watched because I've watched a lot. The last app I have in this folder is Google Photos. This app is just another app I can easily store all my photos and videos on. The last folder I have is Utilities. The top row of this folder is all my banking apps. Then we have SPC. SPC stands for Student Price Card. It's an app where I can get student discounts to a whole bunch of different stores. Then I have my Tim Hortons app because I never like carrying my physical gift cards. I just put my gift cards onto my app. That way wherever I go, I'll have my gift cards. My next app is Starbucks. It's basically the same thing as my Timmy's app. Then I have my Transit app. So this app is honestly a necessity because I commute a lot. This app is so useful because it shows me all the nearby lines. It shows me the exact time the bus or train comes at, and it shows me in how many minutes the bus or train will actually leave the stop. The next app I have is Google Calendars. So this is where I actually plan all my events. I just find this app a lot more user-friendly than the Calendars app on the iPhone. The next app I have is my Planet Fitness app. I have a gym membership at Planet Fitness. This app is where I can book appointments with the trainer, and it also gives you a whole bunch of exercises you could do with or without the equipment. The first app we have on this page is Measure, and that's like the virtual measuring app that comes with the iPhone. The next app we have is Shortcuts. So here's where you can manage all your shortcuts for your iPhone. Then we have My Account for Fido, which is my phone service company. Then we have Google Maps. Google Maps is what I use to find directions to my next destination when Apple Maps fails me. Then we have Ticketmaster. So whenever I buy tickets, I just choose the online ticket and then it loads into my Ticketmaster account, and then I can just have easy access to the ticket. So every time I go to an event, they just scan my ticket on my phone. The next app is Urban Outfitters. Whenever I feel like shopping at Urban Outfitters, I can just have easy access through the app. Then I also have Dynamite. It basically serves the same purpose as my Urban Outfitters app. Then my next app is Sephora. The only apps to stores I have on my phone are the ones I shop at most frequently. And then I have Amazon Alexa. I have an Alexa in my room. So this app is where I control my Alexa and where I can set all my settings. And on the last page of my utilities folder, I have UAV Forecast. I only use this app when I want to fly the drone. Basically, it tells me all the flying conditions of the day, and it also tells me if it's a good day or not a good day to fly. So as you can see right now, it's not a good day to fly, probably because it's really windy outside. And that is all I have on my iPhone. This brings me to the end of this video. It's about time because my phone is at 5%. Damn, that screen recording really did kill my phone battery. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what's on my iPhone, and if you like this video, give my video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. For those of you who don't know what I do on my channel, I make lifestyle videos. So that includes fashion, beauty, college, university videos, vlogs, and anything that happens in life. There is my definition on what lifestyle is. Anyways, other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat.